I've been thinking about immigration and I've been thinking about the successes that we have now and how we move forward. I mean, if there are 30 million people here, obviously you're not going to round them up. You're not going into the schools and pulling kids out of classes and all of this. This is nonsense. But where were we? Well, if you have open borders, all of these countries, Venezuela, Cuba, Afghanistan, whatever. I mean, I believe Trump was right. I mean, they were emptying out all of their jails and all their mental institutions and sending all the people across the border to us. So, we have a lot of bad hombres who, walked across the border in the United States now. So, what's the first thing to do? And it's been done. Secure the border, close down the border. So, Trump is saying that the border is as secure as it's ever been, and I believe that the border is closed. Okay, so what do we do now? Now we have ICE figuring out who all of these bad people are and going and finding them and deporting them or putting them in jail. Absolutely right. Now, I do have to think that if I was one of these people in one of these poor countries, and I knew that the United States border was open, I mean, what would I be doing? I mean, hopefully I'm a tough, thoughtful, spiritual person of action. I'd be saying, well, I want the best for my family in the future. I want to get to the United States. So I would have been beg, borrow, steal, whatever, go through the mountains, the rivers, I mean, I would be doing everything to get into the United States because it's the wonderful land of opportunity. Now, it might take every cent that I had. I might, you're almost dead from the journey. But you got here and you see some of these poor people with the backpacks on and carrying the kids and all of that. Somehow they made it here. And I do believe that, 95%, just making up that whatever, that the overwhelming majority of these people are good people, okay? I have had the opportunity to travel all around the world on speaking engagements, and I have been hosted and had dinner, wonderful people everywhere. Every country, Asia, Africa, Europe, South America, everywhere. Wonderful people. So I got to think, most of these people coming in are wonderful people. I volunteer at a nursing home every morning serving breakfast, and most of the workers in the nursing home are Haitian. They're all very nice people. They're all very nice, hard-working people. Now, I have to presume that, the woman who is my housekeeper, cleans my little apartment for my little doggie and I, she's from Guatemala. So, these are all good people. And I do believe that we're the melting pot, the land of opportunity, as I said. So let's give these people a chance, okay? I say let's give these people a chance, okay? I mean, if you come here and you're, racing your car around and you're burning the American flag and you're saying, I'm wearing the Mexican, what the hell are you doing that for? You did all this to get the United States. You got to be loving the United States. Come on, you got to be working hard. Listening to your Papa Bill, going to success.org, taking the free courses and, making something of yourself. If you're not doing that and you're a troublemaker, cuffs on, into the bus and, get the hell out. But I think that the people who are here and the good people who are here or working, who are trying, I mean, people say, the population, we need this, we need the immigration. Okay, so we need the people who are here, and most of the people are proving themselves good. If they're not, they're out. If they are, they stay. And they should have some kind of a, what's a reasonable pathway to citizenship? You gotta learn how to speak English. And, you got to learn about American history and, you got to whatever citizenship tests they have. All right. But you prove yourself. So I think we as a giving nation, okay, a generous nation, that we can open up our arms so the people who, probably pretty tough people to get here, okay? How the hell do you get here from Panama or Colombia or Ecuador? You got to be a pretty tough person to get here. Now that you're here, we closed the border. Let's give them an opportunity. Let's give them a chance. Certainly not taking anything away from me. As a matter of fact, they're helping me. They help me. They help me at the nursing home in the morning, and you know, I got a beautiful condo. Well, it's an okay condo. It's not a fancy condo, but I live in the condo, and the people mowing the lawns and everything, you know. Thank you very much. So I want to say thank you to them, and I want to give them hope. Let's give them hope. Not living in fear. Let's give them hope. As Americans, we can do that. That's Papa Bill speaking. Maybe you think the same way as I do. I hope so.